Welcome back to the channel. Excited to share with you another furniture facelift. Found this really cool dresser. It's good, solid wood. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, you can't really see it. I can pretty much only show you this side because there's some naughty words painted on the front of it that we're gonna get sanded off. But we're just gonna sand this down and then, I don't know yet, just give it a little facelift, maybe with some stuff and materials I already have. So this will be an easy project, just reviving it. So let's get started. All right. Got this dresser outside, enjoying the nice sunny day. Sanded off the naughty words so I can, oh, you can't even see me. Sanded off the naughty words so I can show you what it really looks like from the front. This is a nice piece made of real wood primarily, and maybe a little bit of pressed board. But we're going to sand it down, and I'm undecided if I'm going to stain it or if we're going to paint it. Stay tuned for that. Alright, we got the front of the drawers all done, stacked up here. I did the top. We're going to do a little bit of repair, and then I've just got to get a few of these little spots. Oh wow, so pitch you couldn't see that. Hang on one second. Well, we'll just go to the side. So I am going to get this covered up, and then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint it gray and then stain the top and then the front of the drawers. Alright, so here is the top. I got to get this stuck in and glued. I'll probably just stick a bunch of glue in there and then go over it with brad nails. And then got the side. I don't know if you could really see, it looks kind of bright. Let's adjust that. Well, I was excited to show you my progress. Getting ready to do the taping and start painting and staining and a little bit of glue repair, and guess what's missing? Just like every one of my projects and activities, we have to go to the store and get more glue and painter's tape, because the 3 rolls of painter's tape I had, nowhere to be found. Massive bottle of glue, not where I keep it. So we'll see you back here in a little bit. Alright, now that the sanding is done, time for the fun part. And I am so glad I waited a week to try to figure out what I wanted to do with this. I am going to try to paint it, and I have a crackle effect to make it look like lava. So went to Hobby Lobby, not sponsored, just love them, and bought a red, orange, and yellow paint, and I'm going to do an ombre effect on the paneling. Actually, no. I'm going to do an ombre effect on these pieces, and then mix up the colors on these panels. I hope you can hear me. He's cleaning out his truck. So that we get a variety of color that shows up underneath the crackle. I'm going to leave this ombre, but I'm hoping that this will have a really cool effect. So we're just going to start by painting the ombre, and since this is a mix, I'm going to tape this off once I get it how I want it to look, and then we'll start with the crackle effect. So the instructions for the crackle paint say you have to use a water-based paint for your base coat. So I just have a water-based permanent acrylic. And then the next layer is this clear crackle coat, which was confusing for me at first because it was clear. And then after that dries, you go over it with a latex paint. So I have black latex. We are going to get started with the water base, and I guess just see where this goes. And I want to have all my colors ready so I can blend them quickly because it's warm out today and I don't know how fast it's going to dry. So And my projects in the past have told me you're going to go through a lot. And I know that I want the least amount of yellow and the most amount of red. And then I have this gold too that I think will have a cool effect too. And have my second brushes ready. Orange. And then yellow. Oh God, I don't want to be in your way. Well, the gold kind of turned the red a little pink. That was unexpected, but we'll just have to see how this goes. So I'm just kind of playing and having a little bit of fun with the colors, blending them, going over them again. The base coat doesn't matter as much. I just want to make sure that there's good diversity in the color for the crackle effect to really look awesome on here. So I'll see you when this is done. Okay, so I just wanted to kind of show you how it is developing. Please never mind the music in the background. So this isn't the final product. First I had to give it its nice base coat. It's not blended perfectly, but that's on purpose because the black is going to cover up a lot. But I needed to make sure that every inch of this was covered, and then I'm going to do a second coat over the front. So these pieces are going to be a little bit better blended into kind of an ombre effect. Same with this section in the front. So that way it's just not too busy. And then I'm probably going to go through and do maybe another little messy coat on the outside too, just to make sure I have enough of my water-based paint for the crackle effect to do what it's supposed to do. But this is how it is turning out so far. So we got up this morning. It was beautiful, sunny out. Got the dresser set up outside, and then it started raining. These guys just crying around. They want to go for a WALK, but it keeps sprinkling. Anyway, so it started raining. Got the dresser set up in the garage now. I went ahead last night and did the base coat on the front of it. It's pretty obnoxious at the moment, but anyway, that wood is thirsty. So now that the first coat is on, we are going to put the second coat but do a blending. So it starts with the lightest and then blend into the orange and then into the red, kind of like the rest of the dresser is. Once that dries, it is on to the Crackle part of it. All right, so we got the Crackle coat on. As I said, I'm going to keep this the original kind of ombre look. I went with this, I just ordered it on Amazon, not sponsored, just what I used. The instructions on here say you use a water-based paint, which is what this acrylic was, and then you put a coat of this on. It specifies the thicker the coat, the bigger cracks you're going to have, so I did try to put a little extra. I've used this before, but I do kind of hope for some of those big, like, splits in the look. Anyway, so you use your water base, and then you paint your Crackle coat, and then you use a latex paint. So I just went with this flat black that I picked up at Home Depot, because I'm going for a lava type of look. So I will do a time lapse, hopefully, of how the Crackle process works. It's really cool. Anyway, here we go. And there we have it. Crackle paint, lava dresser.